Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope all you guys are hanging on in there, okay? Alright, so I know I've been missing in action for a minute, okay? I'm like, I just had to get some well-needed rest and recharge, okay? And I feel like that is the energy that is floating around at this time for the collective. Like, it's really a time to rest up. There's been like a lot of intense energy. There's been a lot of like go, go, go type of energy, or, you know what I mean? Just like, you know, needing to get things done, or you may feel like your energy has been pulled on a lot, okay? So I feel like for this energy now, we're moving into a more, it's not like hermit energy, but it's more like a resting energy before we create energy. Like really create energy. But this time the creation is not going to be like about like exhausting yourself or like exerting yourself, like putting out a lot of energy. It's more so like thinking, like using wisdom and being more creative in the flow. Okay, so this is going to be a collective message. If it resonates, resonates, and if it doesn't, then it just doesn't. I missed you guys, okay? But I am back. Thank you so much for your patience. I really do appreciate that, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and give me an overall theme for the month of August and dealing with this healing message at this time for the collective. What is the overall energy for the month of August? What's going to be the overall energy? We'll shuffle. Okay. Okay, so we have self-sabotage. Lord have mercy. Okay. Just come on out with it. Courage at the bottom of the deck. We'll take that as well. Okay, self-sabotage is the overall energy for the month of August as far as dealing with healing, right? Healing the soul, healing our energy. We're on a path. We're on a journey. It is all about spiritual growth. It's all about how we are handling our energy out here, how we are loving ourselves out here, how we are still learning about what true self-love is, okay? Now, for this energy to come out for the month of August, remember August is like Leo energy. It's like the strength card, okay? The strength card is about having that inner strength to be able to overcome any type of like circumstances that you have outside of yourself. And really, it's about how you're handling yourself in reference to what's on the outside of you, right? So we're going to get a chance to tap into the energy of like the strength card, to tap into, you know, finding that inner strength to be able to handle ourselves appropriately. But we stay in our worth at the end of the day, okay? So think about the strength card. Think about like your triggers. So there definitely could be some triggers that are still popping off. Okay, unfortunately. But remember, triggers are not a bad thing, because triggers are what assist us in our personal growth. Okay, so we have self-sabotage here. Already from looking at this energy, there could be some opportunities that you guys may have in your life right now. There could be really maybe even draining you, or like really testing you, testing your patience, testing your, even your thought process of what's happening, what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It could be very challenging type of energy. And you like specifically, it's like specifically someone is like challenging with your journey right now, as far as what exactly am I to do? Okay, because there's like a lot of energy of like just maybe frustration of not being where you thought you would be at this time, based upon all the work that you have been putting in. Okay, don't sabotage yourself by, you know, thinking that you're not gonna get the outcomes that you desire. Okay, there's still, remember, we are in a process. This is a process in learning about self-love. It's a process in learning that loving yourself, okay? True self-love is when you have enough love for yourself. Point blank, period. If I have enough love for myself that I don't need it on the outside, I'm just going to take what's on the outside based upon the love that I'm showing for myself, okay? But for the month of August, there definitely could be some triggers of growth that's happening. That's the real reason, okay? But it could show up in the form of something that is triggering you or may trigger you, okay? Because this energy came out for a reason, for the self-sabotage. So I'm right on time, huh? Okay, it says, when you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans, okay? So I'm picking that up. It's like the energy of doubt. There could be a lot of doubt that you won't be able to handle your situations correctly, and you know what I'm saying? It's like a no-win situation, or almost like an impossible situation, or you may seem like you don't have any control over what's happening on the outside of whatever that situation is, okay? But what you do have control over is how you are responding to it. Remember, the Strength card is about having that inner strength to be able to respond in a way where how you are responding can be a very strong influence on the outcome that you receive back, right? And it's not like a one-time shot deal. It's like just in general. I respond with my truth, but with compassion at the same time, because I'm understanding that there are, especially, and I'm talking about when we're dealing with people, right? Let's just say you're in a situation and it has something to do with other people. Like, you have to know by now that your responses to people matter. And the reason why they matter, and especially if they're people that's close to you, is because they can affect you. You know what I'm saying? So you have to carry that wisdom of being able to respond in a way, even though it could challenge you, it could make you go into patience and compassion and even kindness at times, okay? When you may not feel like it. But at the end of the day, it's just learning about how we are responding to people and situations, but mainly I'm talking about people, how we are responding to people on the outside of us. Based upon how we respond is what's going to come back. So if we're responding in a way where we're hurt, we're bothered, we're whatever, and if we're sending that energy out as a response, then that energy is going to come back in the form of where it's going to hurt you, it's going to bother you again. You know what I'm saying? So it's about learning how to respond where your message lands, okay, or not. But your truth is out, but you have the truth coming out with compassion. That's how you are truly heard, okay? Self-sabotage. When you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others. It's how you are responding. It's how we are responding to others, or how we're responding to situations on the outside. All right, so so courage came out with that. Look at that. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. And that's like the Leo strength, courage, the lion, courage. You know, that's like that energy. Absolutely. That's what it's going to take to be able to master this energy of self-sabotage. Self-sabotage is like, yeah, I probably could have responded to that a little bit better. Because now I'm seeing the result. Now you know what I'm saying? And now I got to get that shit back. So why not just go ahead and just send it out, and send it out balanced. So that way when it comes back, it's at least balanced. You know what I mean? Like that type of energy. All right, so let's see here. Let's see what's going on. Why is this here with the self-sabotage for August from a shuffle? Queen of Cups in reverse, the Six of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Okay, you better know it. I know you fucking lying. Bottom of the deck, we have the Strength card. Absolutely. There it is. Okay. There it is. You're learning how to balance your feminine and your masculine energy. Is going to be very, very important at this time. Okay. Google the Strength card whenever you get a chance, because it is a very powerful energy. It's feminine energy. It's feminine is masculine, right? But you know how I always talk about the strength card and how the lady and the lion is there, and you know, like I'm pretty sure she had to be able to face her fears or whatever about the lion before she can get that close to him. I'm sure he had to face his fears, you know what I'm saying, about her. You know what I'm saying? It's like a collective thing, and it's an inside job before it's an outside job. But you can practice on the outside in order to assist the inside. You know what I mean? It's like that. It does take strength to not respond in your hurt, right? It does take strength. And when I say not respond in your hurt or something that bothers you, right? It takes strength not to respond, in your hurt. You can still respond about your hurt, but you don't have to respond in your hurt. Because if you respond in your hurt, then 9 times out of 10, that response is going to be reflected back to you. Whatever we send out shall be returned to us. However we are responding, whatever energy that we are responding in, how we send that out shall be returned to us. That is universal law. You know what I'm saying? So this has everything to do about self and how I am really knowing myself and really taking care of myself. I take care of myself based upon how I respond to you. Because at the end of the day, it ain't about you. For real, for real. Not really. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's about what I'm creating around me. And that's not in an egotistical way. Because what you're creating around you is you want peace. We want peace around us. We want love. We want compassion. We want gentleness. We want all of that good shit at the end of the day. But if we want that good shit, we have to make sure that we are operating in that good shit as well. At all times. Because that's the new energy field that I'm creating around me. And this is a process, you guys. This is not like, I was nice to that motherfucker yesterday, and he's still acting a damn fool today. Like, it's not going to happen that fast. This is like a process. You know what I mean? Queen of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Queen of Cups in reverse. If you want a refresher, okay, check out my Empress Series and go to the Queen of Cups. And I talk about that energy and how powerful it is. The Queen of Cups is focused on her own cup. She's the master of her emotions. Remember, you guys, our emotions, okay, are everything out here. Our emotions, like, control the flow of our lives. It controls how we are flowing through life. Our emotions do. Very, very important energy. Nurturing your emotions. Nurturing. August is going to be about nurturing and taking care of yourself. Taking care of yourself first. Getting plenty of rest. Drinking plenty of water. Making sure that you are aware of how you are responding to people and situations out here. Make sure you are sending them through your processing system rather than just reacting off of your, like, just your first reaction. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't it. That's not it. It's like taking the time, sitting back. Okay, let me think about this. Let me, you know what I mean? Let me weigh on this. What is the best possible way where I can speak my truth if needed? And with compassion, though. This is not the time to be like raw and out here and putting out that type of energy. It's just not. We don't want more of that. When I say we, I mean the world just don't need no more of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, enough of the get back energy. Like, listen, they're going to get it back regardless. Because remember, whatever energy that you are sending out shall be returned. That's for everybody. So if somebody responds to me in a negative way, and I respond to them in a negative way, well, guess what? We just going to be some negative motherfuckers getting some, we're just going to be some negative people getting some negative energy going back and forth, okay? But if you respond to me negative, and I respond to you in a positive way, guess what? I done got that negativity up off of me. You know what I'm saying? They may respond to somebody else in a negative. And guess what? That's just, that energy is going to come back to them. It's just not going to be through me. You know what I mean? I'm cleaning up my energy field at the end of the day. I'm taking care of my emotions. I'm being fair to myself. I'm giving to myself in that way. The Six of Pentacles is about the even exchange of energy. Make sure that you are giving yourself the even exchange of energy. Make sure you're being fair to yourself and giving to yourself during this time, specifically for this month. Okay, going into your High Priestess energy. It's about responding higher, going with the higher thought. Even though it may hurt, even though it may make you feel like you may look some type of way, or we don't give a rat's ass about none of that shit. Like, that is going goodbye-bye. All that shame type of energy where you have to be in your ego and try to prove something, and you're not going to get up all over on me and have to prove anything. Nothing has to be proven. Shit will be shown naturally. You know what I mean? Step into your High Priestess energy. Going the higher route. It's very high energy here. But like I said, it's like doubt has set in. Doubt has set in. Why? Why has so much doubt set in? I'm shuffling. The Seven of Pentacles and the, look, shame at the bottom of the deck. Yes. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the victim mindset. Seven of Pentacles in reverse is like, I'm tired of goddamn waiting. I done planted my seeds. Now, where is my shit? It's there, boo-boo. It's there. It's growing. It's there. This right here got to go, though. This victim mindset. Like, you know, it feel like something is against me. I feel like people are against me. I feel like not being treated fairly. I feel like the universe is not treating me fairly. I feel like it's like acting against. It's not acting against. Okay? It's purposely pushing those type of emotions to the surface so that you can finally transmute them. By coming out of this victim mindset. Insufficient awareness of personal power. Excessive belief that the world is acting against. Increased sensitivity in searching the environment to detect, threat, blame, denial of personal responsibility. And the personal responsibility is, I take care of myself. I take care of my emotions. Nobody else is responsible for how the fuck I'm feeling. I don't give my power away like that. I should have never have given my power. But I was taught to do that. We were all taught to do that. And now it's time to unlearn that. So we can take our power back. Absolutely not. I'm no victim. Okay? I'm a victor. Sorry. Okay. So what is the energy that's needed for that? For the victim, coming out of the victim mindset and the Seven of Pentacles as far as waiting, frustrating, and stuff like that. What is the energy that's needed for that for this month? I'm gonna shuffle. Hang on in there, guys. Okay? Hang on in there. Support. Yes. As I support myself, I shall be supported. Take some time to yourself as well, but support yourself. Allow yourself to be supported. Allow yourself to be supported by people. Allow yourself to be supported by your, however you look at that energy, God, the universe, your ancestors, your guides, however you look at your spiritual team. Allow yourself the support because it's here. Okay? Beautiful. All right, let's get a spirit message, you guys. Those of you interested in your soul-to-soul soulmate relationship readings, check out the description box below. Okay? Hang on in there, you guys. Hang on in there. What's the spirit message for this message? I'll shuffle. True strength. Anka, A-N-K-A, kin of the Red Hawk tribe. Okay. All right, let's see what this energy is talking about. Number 39. Okay, so this energy says, on the wings of a red-tailed hawk, a divine message comes, okay? Your spiritual maturity has evolved into genuine power and discernment. Yes. You have earned your stripes. Absolutely. Acknowledgement is granted. Trust yourself and your destiny. You are ready. Okay. Trust in your sense of timing, which is excellent and inspired. Allow the divine to support you as you hover until the moment comes for you to fearlessly plunge into your forthcoming adventure. Beautiful. Just let me know if somebody did a lot of work. A divine message is here for you now, so be open to the signs from the universe. You are more mature spiritually than you may realize. You have an ability to share wisdom and honesty with your tribe. If you're still searching for your tribe, trust yourself. You will recognize them when you meet them, even if on the outside they seem different to you. You are seeing things clearly, so trust your vision and have patience. I know you lying. Speak your truth, but do so with compassion. Yes, come through, Spirit. Because your words have greater influence than you may realize. I know you lying. Y'all think I'm lying? I swear to God. I know you probably can't see it, but you could pause it. Oh my goodness. I swear it still surprises me every time. Speak your truth, but do so with compassion, because your words have greater influence than you may realize. Yes. When the moment is right, take action. A way will be shown for you to manifest your spiritual light in this world in practical ways. Beautiful message. Boom, there it is. Hang on in there, okay? I'll be back. And I'll talk to you later.